Hey there, good evening. So this is my very last box for the evening. I swear. Okay, so this is my OwlCrate box for the month of May, and this is the last issue that I'll be receiving from OwlCrate. It's the end of my 3-month subscription. I'm going to be taking a break for the summer. Okay, so this theme could not have appealed to me more in any way. It wouldn't be possible. It's called Fight Like a Girl, which is an expression that I have all over my Pinterest with, women who are ninjas and things like that, samurai. So this is kind of like a Viking depiction, and I love the fact that this isn't a woman, dressed in stilettos or something like that. It's someone very serious. You know, it, it's obvious that she's a serious fighter, and I think that's an image that we're seeing more and more of on, like the new Star Wars films, Game of Thrones, characters like Arya, Brienne. You know, they're not superheroes dressed in stilettos, which is something that we've seen a lot. They're very serious, assassins. They're very brave. So I think these are like very different images of women that I'm really, really happy to see more of. I think we've seen enough action heroes and, hot pants and 5-inch heels. I know probably won't be able to kick much ass if I was, wearing stiletto shoes, so it doesn't seem like a very realistic depiction. Okay. No, I love this box. I think in every way it's incredible. I actually already took the book out. I was about to start reading it, but I didn't quite get that far. Okay, so the first thing, and I can really, really smell it, is this is Zillie's Magic Bath Bomb, and it smells amazing. Whipped up wonderful for OwlCrate. It's really, really nice, and it's like pink and gold, and this almost looks like a little wing or something like that. It almost looks like the fairy tale bath bomb thing that I was unboxing earlier. So that's very nice. Okay, and this, forgive me guys, but I am moving soon, and I think I'm just going to leave this, sorry, upside down. I think I'm just going to leave this in its wrapper and everything, because I feel like once I get it out, I'll never be able to get back in the right way. This is like a wall hanging, like a little banner, and it says, "Remember that you are a wolf and you cannot be caged." Yeah. Sounds very Game of Thrones, like, a Stark motto or something like that. But I think it's actually from a different book series. I will check the spoiler card for that. But that is really cool. I think that's awesome. We got a little button with the same image as spoiler card as we usually do. This is a little pen. It says "Breathe Fire." I wasn't really sure what it was from at first, but I think it's actually from the book that's a new release this month. It's always hard to pick up on the references for the new release because, you haven't read or heard of it. But doesn't it look like a little, like, Girl Scout badge or something? I really like that. And the cover of the book, it has an axe on it as well. I really like that. And I'm not sure, that might be like a made-up language from the book or something, but it's translated on the little badge there. It says "Breathe Fire," which is awesome. Okay, and what Harry Potter fan would not love this? It says, "When in doubt, go to the library." Which of course is from Hermione Granger. That's just so awesome. Like, that is so growing on my little Harry Potter pen collection. And I'm right here at Universal, so maybe I'll wear it when I go out tomorrow. Okay, this is cool. On one side it says, "You are strong, fierce, capable beyond measure," and it's got like flowers. And on the other side it says, "If I am marching to my death, then I will march to it as a girl without fear." So I think it, the white and the black, it kind of like signifies the like the more feminine and like the more fierce, side of femininity, which is nice. Okay, so this is the little OwlCrate newsletter there. It's the author, Adrienne Young. Got a little interview with her. And these are, OwlCrate usually does an exclusive cover. So this is the one we got in the box here. And it's got like a silver foiling on the letters here and the axe. And then the regular one, it had gold. Yeah, it says icy silver and blue foil treatment. It's nice. All right, and next month their theme is going to be summer lovin', and there's going to be some tea. It seems really cute, but I think I'll be too busy to do much reading. Okay, so this is an additional book from the main one that, is the new release. I don't know if this is a new release as well. This is a paperback, pretty good size one. And it says, "Catching Stars, Be Afraid of Witches." Sounds intriguing, by Kayla Keenan. So it's 2 books for the price of 1. I think OwlCrate, if you live here in America, it's a wonderful deal for the money that you pay. Okay, so that's the June theme. Summer lovin'. And that's the tea that we'll be getting in the box. Last few things. Sorry about that. Okay, we got the author letter, and then we got one more art print. It's another picture of a badass girl. Okay, and this is the book. It's called Sky in the Deep, and I really seriously want to read this. The only book that I've gotten from OwlCrate that didn't really get into that much was the Ace of Shades. I think it was last month's. That one I didn't get very far, but all the other ones I've enjoyed. The Hazelwood I thought was absolutely amazing. What else have we gotten from them? The Spaced book. I thought a lot of people said it wasn't that well written. I found it terribly, terribly derivative of Star Wars, which it's not original. Everything about it seemed to be, like a Star Wars knockoff. I still enjoyed it, but yeah, it definitely was like bordering on plagiarism a bit. I feel like so there was Hazelwood, the Heart of Iron, I think was the name. Ace of Shades. I guess that's everything I've got. And then this one. This one, it sounds really, really... And I love the cover. Like, I think that looks really, really cool. I think it's like a Viking kind of environment theme sort of thing. Okay, it says, part Wonder Woman, part Vikings, and all heart. Raised to be a warrior, 17-year-old Ellen fights alongside her Oscar clansmen in an ancient rivalry against the Riki clan. Her life is brutal but simple, fight and survive, until the day she sees the impossible on the battlefield, her brother fighting with the enemy, the brother she watched die 5 years ago. Faced with her brother's betrayal, she must survive the winter in the mountains with the Riki, in a village where every neighbor is an enemy, every battle scar possibly one she delivered. But when the Riki village is raided by a ruthless clan thought to be a legend, Aelin, I guess is how you pronounce her name, is even more desperate to get back to her beloved family. She's given no choice but to trust Frisk, her brother's friend who sees her as a threat. They must do the impossible, unite the clans to fight together or risk being slaughtered one by one. Driven by a love for her clan and her growing love for Fisk, Ellen must confront her own definition of loyalty and family while daring to put her faith in the people she's spent her life hating. Okay, so I was actually a little afraid that this and the Fairy Loot book might be the same thing, but they weren't, so I'm happy about that. They both sound really intriguing. They sound like kind of similar themes, but I think I'm more excited to read this one. And I do really love like the silver foil there on the cover. I'm going to use my bookmark. And I just want to look over the spoiler card real fast. So I think the Fairy Loot box, like, it's a little prettier, but I have a tendency to honestly prefer the OwlCrate. Okay, so May 2018, Fight Like a Girl. We got our enamel pin from OwlPrint, the Hermione one. Tassel bookmark. We got the wall hanging. We got the bath bomb. Art print. We got the second book. And then, oh, and the book is signed by the author too. Forgot to mention that. So that's kind of nice. I kind of feel like it makes the book a bit more valuable, you know? Okay, so I'm really excited to read this. And yeah, if you want a good book subscription box, I think if you live here in the US, OwlCrate is definitely the way to go, and probably vice versa if you live in the UK. Fairy Loot might be better for you. I like Fairy Loot. It's just the international shipping kills me. It's very, very expensive. So I think if I had to pick one book subscription service, it would probably be OwlCrate, I would say. Okay, so I hope everyone's doing well. Have a lovely evening. And don't forget, I have 3 giveaways going out this month. I'm moving, and there's a lot of things that are still in their original packaging, and I don't really plan on using, so I want to share them with my viewers. So I already have my comic book box like all packed up, and it's got a lot of amazing stuff in it. So that one, you've only got 4 days left if you want to enter for that one. And they'll have a Harry Potter one going out, and then a Bath and Beauty box. So time is running out on the first one. You can enter into all 3 if you want, but you can only win 1. So good luck to everyone, good night, and I'm sure I will see you soon with lots of new videos. Bye.